touched on this a little bit, but I think I kind of got distracted or interrupted when I was leaving. But he played the game of what's Sam's rock bottom to leave Dave. So let's play the game of what's my mom's rock bottom to leave my dad. So we have the most obvious, right? She doesn't leave him. He leaves her by dying. And technically leaving all of his pain and misery behind and getting to just be unconditional love. I mean, that would be pretty magical all the way around. I think that's probably got to be like the biggest rock bottom, right? Because it would be healing for both of them. But we might as well play the game and take some other guesses, right? So I made mention that on Christmas. So actually, let's rewind to Thanksgiving. I noticed my dad had lost a lot of weight. A lot of weight. Like, very skinny. And my mom made mention, she even called him like skinny mini, and was getting on him to eat more. Like, he's an adult. You don't need to get on him to eat more. He's not a child. Who knows? Maybe that's something my dad does for control and attention too. He very well could. He very well could do that for attention and lose weight purposely to get, oh, you're so skinny, you need to eat more. I could see that. He didn't look jaundiced or anything, so it didn't look like a liver issue with all of his years of drinking. Because that wouldn't surprise me if there was. And my mom had said that in June when he had had all of his blood work done, it all came back great health. But fast forward to December, to Christmas, a month later, my dad was definitely hunched over more, meaning his back is bothering him more, which maybe that's his seasonal thing of pain during the holidays. Could be, like mine's the eczema. In preparation for the onslaught of narcissistic trauma and abuse and chaos, my immune system begins to go into fight or flight. My body starts to go into fight or flight, and now, since it's no longer the frog slowly in the boiling pot of water as a kid, it's being exposed to it after no longer having been exposed to it, where now it's just like, hey, we're gonna toss the frog in the boiling pot of water, and my body freaks out. So it's a really neat yellow car. It's like an oldie. But I did notice him walking more hunched over, and when Hobbs was playing with his Magna-Tiles in the living room, I noticed that my dad was having a difficult time stepping over the Magna-Tiles. Meaning having a hard time lifting up his leg, which is going to really negatively impact his balance. He's going to be much more likely to trip and fall. And of course the Peachy in me notices this. And then I thought about my neighbor Scott, who had visited the day before on Christmas Eve to deliver the kids their presents. said, because I asked how she was doing, he said she's currently at home mending a broken hip. Well, a lot of times when people have a broken hip, it lands them in the hospital. So I was thinking about that possibility of if my dad tripped and fell and broke his hip and landed in the hospital. I was going to say my mom could come down and stay with me so she's not lonely being at home alone, or depending on, like when it happened, Lily and I could go up there and stay, or me and all 3 kiddos could go up there and stay with her, and keep her company while my dad's in the hospital, and that would give her the chance to take care of her grandbabies without having to worry about the narcissist baby blocking her, love blocking her, not cock blocking, right? But blocking her ability to do so. She wouldn't have to be on eggshells, walking on eggshells, worried about upsetting him, and it would still provide her nervous system with that need to always be doing something. Because I do think that if my dad were to land in the hospital and my mom was home alone, I don't think she would know what to do with herself, because she always has to be doing something. She's always walking on eggshells around him. Her nervous system wouldn't know what to do. Like me, when I got my days away from Dave at the Hotel Valley Ho, I didn't know what to do with myself. I no longer did stuff for myself. I pumped while I was there because I was pumping milk for Hobbs, while I was away from him because I wasn't nursing him. Dave was giving him bottles, or Nancy was giving him bottles at the daycare. I think I laid out by the pool and went on my phone and stuff like that. I did watch some Working Moms, but I literally did not know what to do with myself. I think they had some classes, so I might have gone to like a yoga class and a workout class. But at that time, I couldn't just sit still. I had to like be doing something. And even when I was sitting out by the pool, I was like texting or scrolling, or like I wasn't even reading a book. It was, yeah. So my mom is way in it deeper than even I was with Dave, because her and my dad have been together now for 48 years. 10 years longer than how old I am, so 48 and a half years. Going on 49 years in May. That means almost a half of a century that they've been together. Fuck. No wonder my mom's so swirled. Literally the brainwashing that has occurred. Not to mention, right, like I don't know what my mom's childhood looked like. So anyways, I won't go too ADD here because I'm good at that. So that's another one of my guesses, is that if she got to start seeing things from an outside perspective, but then also having me and the kiddos there, so she still had people to take care of, the people who actually love her and give her unconditional love in return. So those are my 2 guesses for what's my mom's rock bottom. And I mean, we played what's Sam's rock bottom, and then the universe had fun playing with us and threw out the answer, which then was was the answer and came true, that Dave cheated on her and she left him. How fun was that? So let's see if the universe is going to play with us this time.